personal space? What does it mean to you? Is it walking amidst many people? Or is it simply learning to coexist with someone else? Does it matter what country you're from? Or do you create it by talking with someone in an intimate way? Does your environment define it for you? Can you create it with a cell phone? Are you willing to share it with friends? How about strangers? Does it matter if you do? Space in New York redefined and rediscovered in a new way. Let's find out. Meet Timmy. He's your average 10-year-old boy with a personal bubble. That's right, you heard me. Personal bubble. You see, everyone has one. From our past to our present, everything affects our personal space. It can be larger or smaller, or for some, non-existent. Especially for those New Yorkers, eh? Poor Timmy. From morning till night, his personal space gets bombarded from whether he be walking in the park, waiting for the bus, or simply riding the subway. If only his personal space was embodied for real.
This experiment was a method devised to determine someone's personal boundaries. A person who had their eyes closed stood at the center of a circle with a 6-foot diameter. Then another person quietly approached the person in the center from 8 different directions along the circumference of the circle. When the person in the center felt the presence of the approacher, they said stop, and the approacher would put a piece of tape on the ground.
Then we performed the test again in a public area with 2 test subjects. This time, however, we asked people we had never seen before to help us carry out the experiment in an uncontrolled environment. First, we placed the pieces of tape on the ground that the strangers had marked to see the shape of their personal space. Afterwards, we stood back to observe the public's reaction. It seemed like most of the people in New York were just too busy to stop and think about what had changed around them. Or, in the future, we would just have to take more drastic measures for people to notice our personal spaces.
After that, devices were constructed to demonstrate one's personal space, one large and one small. Then they were introduced to Union Square. The journey to Union Square.
We need more benches on the subway.
I've gotten used to people being in close, but I don't really like it. Preserve personal space, literally. You can walk fast, you can stick your elbows out, you can, if we're just talking literally, you can retreat into your head and slow down. That's sort of more of a mental thing to do, I think. Yeah.